Dude, we're not even. We're back already. It's not even goodbye anymore. You're just already.
It's hello.
Back to back? Jesus. Goodbye, you people. There's nothing you can say that would change my mind. Goodbye.
That looks like an eye, like looking through the board right there.
Oh, it does. I didn't notice. I was gonna comment that the snow looked like teeth. They look like little happy teeth, little clean, well managed. You know, teeth from like a Crest commercial, or that. Oh my God, dude! Do you guys remember, the fucking what was it called? The singing tooth, the giant singing tooth.
No.
Look back into your memory, deep into your childhood, and remember the fucking singing, dancing tooth that was in commercials on the beginning of every VHS you've ever seen of a Land Before Time movie. There was always commercials for this fucking tooth. I don't know what it was. I never watched it, but it was about a giant singing, dancing tooth. And it was really fucking weird. No, just me?
That's just you.
Interesting. You remind me of Fairly Odd Parents, shiny teeth, and me.
Yeah, no, exactly. My thought was Chip Skylark.
Oh no, man. No. It was like it wasn't a cartoon. It was a big like guy in a suit that looked like a
tooth.
That just looked like a big fucking tooth. And he was friends with, like, a toothbrush. And, yeah.
All right, so they're teaching me about this super cool new mechanic.
I don't like it. Ah! Oh, it's a rainbow bridge, because it's all Viking themed.
That is really neat.
That is extremely neat. And it's gonna get you killed. So welcome to Valhalla. Oh, my God, that is so stressful. How can a rainbow be so fucking stressful? And how do we gain altitude with the, Oh, okay. He's just cool. Those wizards are everywhere. I wonder what their deal is.
Like, who are they in this world?
There's clearly a whole order of them, because every knight you've fought so far has had a wizard of his own devising. Wait,
they're probably given to the knights by the enchantress.
Oh,
who's probably the leader of the sorcerers.
And they just like take up whatever role like the appropriate knight is, or did she just already have like oh, we'll give Ice Guy the Ice Wizards, that makes sense, you know, and they just assigned them based on what made sense.
Oh, maybe they're sort of like elemental wizards. They can only harness magic near the area they're at.
Oh,
so since it's in the snow area.
Got like sweet geomancy going on. Okay, all right. I like what I'm hearing. Jesus. Is that? Ooh. What did those guys remind me of? Like Captain Caveman or something.
I just like didn't grab the letter.
Yeah,
they do. They make me think of Captain Caveman also.
Caveman! Yeah. I can't believe you guys have never seen that fucking horrifying tooth. I'm still stuck on this. It's such a part of my fucking childhood because so many different like VHSs had commercials for it. I just used to see it all the fucking time. Timmy the Tooth, that's what it was called.
I had to have seen it because I've watched those movies you're talking about, but I just don't. The memory's just not there. It just wasn't important. Just not a core memory.
You just appropriately blocked it out. To be fair, I don't remember what was in any of those movies either, but I definitely remember those commercials. So weird. The shit, just what a strange era for things made for children.
I mean, Freaky Freddy.
What?
The telephone commercial monster.
Whatever the fuck that was. Oh my God, yeah. Robert was showing us earlier this insane fucking commercial. It looks like it's from the 80s. I don't know. For some kind of hotline with just like a dancing monster puppet. I fucking it's difficult to describe. I'll link it on the video so that you two can live the nightmare. You know, it's funny. I cannot get it out of my head though.
Right?
I-
right?
it is-
stuck there now.
It is a part of me. It is a part of me, and it will soon be a part of all others. There's no escape.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah,
I'll check it
yeah.
out later.
To initiate you into the freak, you gotta live the freak with the rest of us. Are you freak? Do you speak the freak?
No. Name's Shred.
You
I
can. You can speak the freak if only
there
you're
we go.
willing.
Oh, I have so much money now. Look at that.
What a
Look at
good-
that, guys.
Damn. How?
We're a rich knight.
What is this? Oh, you can just side shovel. Okay. You're an insanely rich knight. A treasure knight, you might say. The gold armor starts to form at your feet. No! Oh, I get it.
Like this.
That is an awesome. Oh, it doesn't die. What a great way to try to greed you to death.
yeah.
You're literally just like, I have so much money. You have so much money, you don't know what to do with it. But it's money, right? It's just video game instinct. You don't want to just not pick up money on the ground.
Ooh, can you use anchor from the ladder? Can you just anchor him?
Ooh,
No, I can't use powers.
dang.
Dang.
Give him a spank. Get down here. Oh, I'm gonna spank you good. Wow, he has a very narrow area of offense, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He can only hit in places you really don't need to be, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, thank goodness. That was
It's a
much
little
scarier
scary.
looking than it was. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not work out for him. This guy, however.
Look at him, Boogie.
I don't know how to get up this ladder, I just know how to rock. Rock. It's
Yeah.
it's so fucking sudden. I keep expecting you to be able to like jump on them or bounce on them or something because of video games, but it never happens, and I'm always I notice you just sort of carefully pulling out your safety.
Don't worry about it.
You think we're gonna make it? Oh, we're definitely gonna make it. You look left and look right and put on your seatbelt. Totally. Warhorn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's check out this war horn. Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you summoned those. Oh, it's just a
Yeah.
murder horn. It's not a war horn. It's a death horn.
Yeah, a horn for war.
Horn for whoa. Doesn't that horn end wars? Isn't that oh boy. Oh, that's a dilemma. That's like an interesting. Yeah,
Learn this one from your buddy.
You guys should communicate more, and you should call him. It's been years. I know you feel guilty and it's gonna be awkward, but you gotta communicate at a certain point. Anyway, I'm gonna see ya. Now they'll never be reunited.
I don't have the money for a fishing rod.
you can't afford to use your fishing anchor.
I didn't realize the fishing anchor took your mana. That makes sense.
It does.
I don't think it actually does.
Well, it makes video game sense, I guess. It's weird that any of these. You know what's funny? I guess I get why it doesn't because it gives you another resource to work with. But honestly, I would expect that. Sucks to suck, dog. I would expect things in this game to just cost money to use. You know, because that's like
yeah.
your primary resource. You have health and money. If things just cost a certain amount of money, but that might be too Zelda.
Yeah, that would be interesting. If just, as you're in the middle of fighting, it's like, oh, do you want to use your anchors? That'll be like 20 gold every anchor throw.
Yeah, is it worth it? I have a question. Is that thing slippery?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Well, the situation, however, is extremely slippery. That's why that checkpoint's on fire. Oh, how I laughed at you, weird hammer throwing guys. They're almost like a disambiguation of a carpenter, right? The ladder carpenter build a hammer. Yeah, it all makes sense. He's got to climb up there and make things.
Practically
Oh.
Jesus.
Right? But is danger because of game?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
adds up.
It's
That all adds up.
it's game. Oh, thanks, buddy. Man, sometimes things just work out. Or you're good at the game, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Or I potentially intended to do a thing and I
Ooh,
did it.
spam some fireball?
Yeah, I don't know which, and I don't care. Either way, well done. Maybe the amulet is the way to go here.
What? No, I got fireballs.
Okay. Hey, do you, baby? Oh, look at you. Well. Well, look at you. Well,
Jump towards the money. Jump towards the money.
yeah, you may as well get you a bag back. And that's why this gem's on fire. So, I think these people are fixing this ship. Or they're not, and that's why it's stuck here forever, but...
And that's why it's stuck here forever.
Yeah, because he hired the clown carpenters.
He hired a bunch of people to fix his ship, and they're just throwing hammers around.
Maybe it's their job to fix the ship, but they have to keep defending it from people, and slowly they've just turned into battle carpenters. Like, the skills for combat were more important to be passed down from father to son than the skills for fixing shit, and that's how the League of Battle Carpenters came to be.
There's also the problem that if you do too good job of fixing the ship, then you lose the contract. You got to hunt for more work again.
That's true. That's the ancient secret of their order. They kept quiet these many years. You can't let anyone know. When you get initiated, the final secret is that they don't fix the ship on purpose. That's the final the final secret of their order that only the eldest of carpenters is allowed to know, that they do know how to fix ships.
Oh, it's like that book about burning books. That's the same. Yeah, yeah, you know the one. Some 1940 burn book or something like
1940
that. 1940
burn book, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite novels by the by the late great Daryl Bohanson, that amazing dystopian writer.
I thought it was called Burn After Reading.
Yes, that's probably right. I think it's Burn Notice, actually.
Oh,
it's a very good book. Very sad indictment of our overly digitized society, and how it's okay to run over our dogs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't be.
I don't like that message either, but it was definitely a key point. I don't know why that was actually in Fahrenheit 451, but it was grisly, that's for sure. Oh, Jesus. That was awkward.
It's spooky, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kid. Those guys, man, were given exactly the wrong amount of offense that just can hit right where you can't be. This fucking guy up here. Stupid wizard hat. Why do wizards wear funny hats? How did that become the norm? It's like a standard. It's like a standard. It's in everything. Hats, and floppy hats means scholar for some fucking reason. Why aren't there ever fucking meathead knights with funny hats and glasses? Just like genetically, there must be. There's got to be fucking nearsighted killers.
Yeah, I guess we gotta look up the root of that later, find out why, because I'm sure there's an answer to the question.
There's got to be
I'd imagine it probably has something to do with like the root of what it is to be a sorcerer and or like magi.
Like a scholar.
Yeah, because it was like initially wasn't it like a very like not Egyptian. Wait, yeah, magi comes from Egypt, right?
To say the original root of it, I'm not certain. I don't know enough about the subject. Although I'm certain many cultures have like versions of it, but it's a fairly dense subject that I don't know enough about to like speak with any currency. But
The Magi is just the wise men, right? It's not really a caster originally or a wizard. They're just
the Magi was for sorcerers and wise men, right?
Well, I think yeah, there's probably some version of that where it means the same thing, where like knowing things is the same as magic. But I don't know. I don't know enough to say. But like, what's it called? Like, there has to be in pop culture anyway. There must be like a patient zero for like wizards and like or scholars and that hat and like like wizards with funny hats.
The reason why I brought that up was because like if it was a more like Egyptian thing, it might be because of the style of hats that they wore then.
Maybe. Whew. Oh, that's still spooky. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, maybe just draw like, where does the cartoon wizard come from? I guess that's the heart of my point. Like you know, just the wizard with the coned hat and the moon and the stars on his shirt.
Yeah, it's got to come from. I wonder if in the original old story of Merlin, if that's how he was described, if that's the route we're thinking of.
I guess it's possible, but it seems very to be the original story, it seems a little silly, right? Like I feel like the original story would have had like more gravity, or I don't know. Maybe it's just funny to us now. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but
a lot of those hats kind of just look like hats people wore in medieval like courts, anyways, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Those hats just weren't silly; they're just the style.
Yeah. I guess that's what the fuck happened there.
Too much.
Too much. Just too much.
Just too much.
Yeah, maybe. It seems, it seems very gestury, I guess is.
That's very true.
Yeah, and that very well might be part of like what it's themed after.
But wouldn't a figure like Merlin be like someone who would have, I don't know, would be dressed like a noble? Wouldn't you be like, look at this fucking guy, he's a wizard and important to our ideology, our weird Arthurian legend?
Maybe.
Shouldn't he be dressed like, I don't know, whatever the fucking fantasy equivalent of like a pimp is? Like, shouldn't he be like someone, I don't know, fancy as shit?
Well, I guess if we're going down the shot of the jester, we got to think too, a lot of magicians were entertainers, right? So you're going to dress in entertainer garb, much like a jester would.
What a bold profession. It's like, you gotta be just magical enough to be entertaining, but not so magical that you get put to death. That's a hard line to walk.
Yeah. And that's why you don't wear serious gear. There's gotta...
See, now you're on to something. If you were dressed like a badass and somebody saw you conjure fire, they'd be like, holy shit, this guy makes fire. The fucking devil's in him. But if you're dressed like a clown, they're like, oh, stupid clown, you're fake-ass fire. You get away with it. And you kidnap their children and shit, you know, like a witch. But you're a man, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how you stay young and pretty. That way you can sleep with the inns, or the butcher's wife.
It's a whole bit of game to sleep with the butcher's wife. Whee! Oh. I am so uncomfortable watching you do this.
You don't need it. You don't need the music. Just don't do it.
But if I don't get the music, then I won't get the money for getting the music later.
Yeah, it's true. You're so short on money because of all the deaths to get the music. This level is really cool. I just want to say, like, it has, like, all the levels have had their own kind of mechanics. This level, this is the first time I've been like, this feels like a level out of a much more difficult game. Even though we're at the back end, for all I know, these are all like this, but, like, it feels like such an interesting, like, escalation of where we've been. Wait a minute. You're not even on the boat!
No.
But he is a Viking. He is stuck here.
Pull it up.
And he also has a shovel. He has a
Yeah.
big
Oh,
flat
shit.
edge show snuffle.
So, my old friend, the day has finally come.
This will be our final duel.
Doesn't really have to be. I don't know why you need to see it that way.
The Order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us.
I mean, I've been really walking all up and down you guys, so I don't know about this power nonsense.
The
You
ship
guys
might
know
be
about
bigger.
cups, right?
yeah, you guys know about cups. Which I have none.
This.
So I will have to beat this fight. Yep.
Yep. We're gonna have to beat this fight next episode.
Uh,
See y'all then, ladies and gentlemen. I need to go to the bathroom very badly. Wait, eat that chicken first. Okay, now I can go to the bathroom.